Welcome, cooks, to the Recipe Vault. Today, we're headed back to Pennsylvania. I have this handwritten recipe collection from Blakesley, Pennsylvania, and I've pulled out a recipe for Vanilla Fudge Marble Cake.
Ooh.
So, Amy today is going to be a good girl, right? Because last time on the Recipe Vault, you guys know that I tweaked the recipe and messed it all up. So today, we're going straight with what it says, right? And we will see how it turns out. So welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Today we're making Vanilla Fudge Marble Cake. So I'm glad you guys are here. We were out last week because we both caught a cold and we've been trying to overcome the cold. So this is a 2-pan. This is what it says to use. Mine has a I greased this thing. Mine has a removable insert. So hopefully it will be easier to get this out. This is also known as an angel food cake pan. But it's also a 2-pan. They didn't say bunt pan. So at first I was like, should I just use a bunt pan? But it specifically says a 2-pan. And that's what this is. The problem is sometimes people use those interchangeably, like a bunt or 2-pan. So I don't know, but I can only go strictly with what they are asking for, right? So I've already heavily greased this. So we're just going to really quick mix our dry ingredients. So I have some all-purpose flour here. We're going to put some baking powder, baking soda, and some salt. Classic cake thing. So we're making our batter here first, and we're going to go ahead and mix these together. And now let me bring the mixer over. So today we're going to be using the KitchenAid Stand Mixer Classic Plus. We got the silver in the house, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be making our batter first. So we're going to start out, if I can reach it over here, is we're going to put the butter in here. Maybe. Butter. And we're going to go ahead and give this a little paddle action. Soften butter. And we're going to put in the sugar. We're going to cream a ding ding. The recipe says just to beat it for 30 seconds. So it's not wanting to do a full-on
Amy-fied creaming.
We're going to put in our vanilla. So it wants to add the eggs one at a time. Give it a little scraper doodle. Scraper doodle. Yeah. What do you think about that, Lou? This is going to be your cake because it's chocolate. The oven is ready. It's saying, come on now, Amy.
Yeah,
get it together.
Where's my cake? I'm getting hungry.
I want to bake something. Oh, Classic Plus will sound a little soundy there. Okay, so we have our dry ingredients and some buttermilk. We're going to add them alternately. Buttermilk. You're so cute, Buttermilk. Flour. I didn't go totally.
Just be a little careful, Bobo.
Buttermilk. Slow down all that flinging. Let me scrape or doodle. really quick before we get our final mix. Because I don't want to over mix it. Ooh, this is a nice fluffy looking batter. A fluffy looking batter.
Feel free to double the recipe, Bubba.
You want a double-sized cake?
Two would be nice.
To the pan! Okay, so to make the marble in the cake, we need to reserve 2 cups of the batter. So I'm just going to put it in this here Pyrex measuring cup. Classic glass measuring cup. That looks about 2 cups. So we're going to take this remaining batter and we're going to put it here into our tube pan. This is a pretty big tube pan, so I might be learning another lesson on this. So I'm just going to smooth this out in here to make it even. Even and smooth batter. So I'm going to take this 2 cups reserve batter and I'm going to put this back into our stand mixer bowl here. Okay, so I have some chocolate syrup. And we're going to go ahead, this is just out of one of them squeeze bottles. We're going to go ahead and pour that there chocolate syrup. And we're going to beat this in. That looks like something. Okay, so I'm going to take this chocolate part of the cake, which my mixer didn't completely mix at the bottom. So we're going to take the chocolate part of this, and we're going to go ahead, and it's going down like this. This looks pretty dandy.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like I have a little bit more chocolate than I do the vanilla.
You know, Boo-Boo, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, you're going to need another one. And I'm just going to use this knife to do a little, well, flattening to make it even, right? But I think I also want to make a little swirl action here. So I'm just taking this knife and I'm going through. I want to try to swirl this chocolate into some of this vanilla. I don't want to over swirl it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the proper swirl level is. So we're going with that.
So depending upon how it turns out, y'all can leave in the comments a score anywhere from 1 to 10. You know, kind of like diving scores.
Amy's performance.
Yeah.
Yay, 0, right?
No, we'll give you 10, 10, 10, right?
So it is supposed to bake 45 to 50 minutes at 350. So we'll be back. Okay. So here's the time we're back here again. We're back here again! So we took it out of the oven and it's been sitting here for like 15 minutes. You don't want to immediately take it out because it needs to set up a little bit. I told Eric, if you take it out too soon, you could crack it or whatever, right? Because it's not set up. But if you wait too long, it'll permanently affix to the pan. So it's this balancing act, right? How hot is this? It's still pretty hot. Can I just...
Well, if you pull that, will that pull the whole cake apart or it's going to rip it?
I don't think I can get it apart like that. So we're going like this. Right?
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that can happen?
It just sticks.
I don't have a cake. Ooh, something happened here.
Well, you got a little crumb.
Well, had a little collapse action. Okay.
Ooh!
Am I going to redeem myself? Oh my gosh, it like came off all the way. Was it me or was it the pan?
Oh no, you got some major karma points today.
Major karma?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Here, you need to right side it the other way, Boo-Boo?
This is like not actually what I need to do, but I'll take it temporarily because I don't know what I'm doing. Wow!
All right.
Because this needs to go.
Right, you need to slide off.
Yeah, this was a bad idea.
Why?
Because now it's stuck to the fucking...
Well, it's going to be upside down.
Yeah, but it's stick.
Okay. Do you want some?
Whoa. Okay. Ah. So the cake is out of the pan. Yay! Big improvement from last time. So we're going to let this completely cool. And then we're going to be pouring some icing over the top. And we're going to be putting some chocolate shavings on the top, right? So we got to let that happen. We're going to be making the icing and we're going to be drizzling it over here. You don't want to put the icing on when it's hot because it's just going to melt it all. It's going to go and it will be bad, right? So this needs to fully and completely cool. We'll be back when that happens. Okay, so now it's time to make our icing. So I have a little saucepan here, and we're gonna go ahead and heat this up. And we're gonna start with some chocolate chips. Chocos!
Yeah.
Then we're going to put some butter in here. Okay.
I approve of this recipe already.
We have some vanilla, pure vanilla. And we have some light corn syrup. And we just want to let this melt. That's how it's looking. So we're just going to be melting this, cooking this until it melts all the way and it's smooth. Okay, it's time to ice the cake. Eric so kindly put it into a Pyrex dish for me. You could just do this in the microwave. It'd probably be a lot easier than the recipe said over a saucepan, but if you just do it in the microwave, and this is how
And we're
it's
only
gonna
talking
look.
like 15, 20 seconds in the microwave. It doesn't take long.
So I think what I'm going to do is drizzle this bad boy.
There's plenty to go around, Boo Boo.
Looks mighty fine. Maybe if you made a double batch of this, you could just pour it on like a bundt cake. That might look kind of good. So we could play around with a little bit of chocolate here. And I don't know, let's see if I can do this. Because this chocolate is kind of thin. So this is not 100% I need. It's just some white chocolate, but the problem is it's pretty thin. So this is what like our local small town store had. So if I go like this.
Ooh.
Losing half of it. That one doesn't look too good. I'm losing half of it. Okay, so I finished making the little shreds of white chocolate on here, and I put them on there. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing?
Yeah.
Wow. So I love that 2-pan. That 2-pan works so much better than the one that I tried to use last time.
Using a knife to get a cake out is not good.
Yeah, no. So it worked great. I'll put links down in the description. I also put this cake on a cake board, but this is a plastic cake board, so you can reuse it. I kind of like these, so I'll put a link down there for that too. Usually a lot of people will use cardboard. This is a plastic one that I think is kind of interesting. So let's put the cake. See how you can easily move it around? We'll put the cake into here.
Yeah.
And we'll put the lid on there. And now it's all ready. You can put it on your counter and people will come by and they'll say, "You baked! Yay!" Right? And we could all stare at it.
But that's not on a plate for me to be eating, though.
You mean you want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go grab a knife. Cake time! Eric's been waiting for this. So do you think I over-swirled it? We'll see.
I don't think it matters. I'll eat it just the way it is.
How big of a piece of cake do you want?
I don't want to starve.
Let's see the swirl. Okay, so we're going to put our cake down here for Eric to have a bite. We're going to put the lid back on this cake to keep him out of the rest of it. And so here's our cake. We have our marble in here, our vanilla cake down there, and
Our fudge.
well, is this marble? Is marble the way they go together, not just that this is chocolate? We got our chocolate icing, and we have our...
But you do got a little marble. You got the... Oh, look, he's up that high, and he's up that high.
Yeah.
You got in there.
You want to come over and taste it?
I don't know, do I? Maybe.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to thank Boo for all her hard
You're
work.
welcome.
Because this thing looks seriously tasty. So
Let's see if it actually is.
Look at that. Woohoo. Cake is moist. Lots of chocolate.
Oh, you're going back for another.
Of course, I'm going back for another. I'll give you a little hint. This thing, it tastes wonderful, right? It's moist. It tastes chocolatey. There's just a lot of flavor to it. You can't really ask for anything much better than this. This is great. Let's get some of those swirly marks. Oops, it's on my fork. Got the little shade there. Yum, yum, right?
Yay!
Yeah, this is great.
So, cooks, thank you for joining me for the recipe vault. We have our Vanilla Fudge Marble Cake. This was amazing. This, I think, I got my cooking chops back from the last one. Right? Thanks for joining me, and links will be in the description to all this stuff, and a link also to the recipe on my website. Thanks for joining me.